Hey y'all, welcome back to the Pink Envelope. Brand new, at least to the channel, subscription box for you, the Hobby Hop. So we are working towards summer boredom busters, and I feel like I've done a great job of getting summer boredom busters for kiddos, but this one's for the adults. Hobby Hop is a arts and crafts hobby inspired box. It is monthly, $49 a month. Shipping is $7.95 in the US. Code PINK15 is going to get you 15% off your first box. And she said, living a busy life doesn't mean sacrificing creativity. The monthly craft subscription box Hobby Hop offers portable, easy to manage crafts designed for convenience and includes the things you need. So what I was wondering is, we just bought that RV, right? And I cannot bring a ton of stuff in there. It is a teeny tiny space. But if something like this all-in-one box could come with me, whether it was in our RV or maybe you're traveling on a flight, this could go into a suitcase. Traveling to be with family for like 2 weeks, definitely would figure out how to bring this in a suitcase. I want to see if this is a good contender for that. What is really cool is great conversation, very helpful. She got everything over, and then she said she would like to give away a box to one of you guys. So to enter to win your very own Hobby Hop box, you must like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then comment and tell me, what is your hobby? When you are all you and you just get to do whatever you want, what is a hobby you enjoy? Each comment is an entry to win. So you could tell me about multiple hobbies you have. You can tell me about your husband's hobby. You can tell me about your kiddo's hobby. You can tell me about the hobby you tried once and thoroughly regretted and gave that one up real quick. The Pink Envelope started as my hobby, and now I get to do this all day, every day with you guys. But it started, I did it in the nights and weekends, after I got my kiddos in bed, after I got off work. Okay, what do we have here? Cottagecore, which is all the rage right now. Isn't that hilarious? Cottagecore, which is almost like the modern version of your grandma's house, is back. An aesthetic lifestyle trend that emphasizes rustic decor and fashion, as well as a revival of traditional handcrafts like vintage and handcrafted clothing, candles, furniture, needlework, and more. So this basically introduces the box, has the QR code for us to scan, and tells us how we can find them on social media. And then back here are all the instructions to complete the craft. And is it more than one? The projects with an S, a crocheted blueberry, a mushroom painting, and a paper quilled flower, and a cup cap. And inside, I'm like looking, I was gonna do this for me, but I'm wondering if I should share it with Emma. She has been taking crochet courses. She is crocheting all the time now. So I feel like this blueberry crochet kit, I have to give it to her or I'll be like robbing something that is so perfect. Because here's this, these are the instructions, and there's a needle on the back to do it. She is going to, and see, back to traveling. You could throw this in your carry-on and do this while flying. You could throw this in your RV. She could put it on her bunk bed and do it while we're in there. That is very cool. Okay, so this is, let me flip this over. Crochet blueberry. I do have to gift that to Emma. What is this one? Flower sampler beginner. The paper quilled flowers. Cottagecore is known for its charming floral patterns. One way to embrace this aesthetic is through card making and journaling. To help you get started, we're offering a full set of paper quilling tools along with instructions and paper to create lovely flowers. Okay, let me cut this open. So, confession. I wish Cottagecore before Cottagecore was even here. My kids and I have been making these flowers like this since they were born. I doubt I have a photo, but at one point we had made these connected into chains, and they span Emma's room across an entire wall. And it's just paper. You're just folding paper. We did some staples on that one. And it lasted for like 5, 6, 7 years. We moved from Houston to here, and the paper crafts lasted. We hung it up in our room here. So these are also very fun. Don't know if I would take them travel. You kind of need to be able to spread out, but they're the perfect grab a drink, pop some popcorn, sit down in a movie and make these. And this is something you can do with the entire family. So I also happen to know that these are super, super fun to do. And you can connect them to a card like she said, or put them on a paper chain like I did. Okay, so then 2, mushroom painting. There's a whole bunch of mushrooms in here and they're made of wood. So let me just kind of hold these guys up right here. And then there are a paint palette, 2 sets of paint, 2 paint brushes. One of the more interesting and amusing trends currently popular in cottagecore and other nature theme aesthetic is that there are mushrooms. So we've decided to include for you a tiny little craft to stretch your imagination, including paints, brushes, and your very own set of tiny wooden mushrooms. So, I mean, summer activity, summer projects, another thumbs up. Me and the girls could do this together. There's 2 brushes, there's paint. We could work as a group and do these all together. Do they stand up? Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Tiered tray, how stinking adorable if you did a cottagecore tiered tray and had these and these. I guess you could put him on there as well. I'm gonna totally see my kids making this into a keychain. Totally can see it. And then what is this? Cup cap. What? I still don't know. Okay, so this is for sewing. Oh, this is for sewing. Okay, those are both things if you're hand sewing you'll need. There's some thread, hair scrunchie, your needle to sew with, and this little round piece of material. Okay, we're gonna learn something. The general concept of a cup cap involves a fabric circle sewn around a ponytail holder to cover your cup and protect it from bugs. It should resemble a tiny shower cap. I got it just then. So quite literally, you sew it around like this on it. And then once you've sewn it, you have to sew it not so tight. You can stretch it out and cover food or a cup or a glass of wine from Nat's getting into it. Very cute. So she did say when I was looking this up, this is adults or older teens. It is not targeted for little kids. And I feel like that's very representative of talking about, you know, decorating things like cottagecore. There are needles involved and stuff. So I don't know what the minimum age is. You know your kid best. You can decide that. But definitely older kids. Well, she said that they are easy and fun. And I have to say, I agree. At first glance, all are easy. All are fun. What did we say it was? It's $49 a month. And this is a multi-day craft. I mean, unless you're going to sit down for one day and just really stick with it. These go a long way. This is a separate craft. I feel like there is some substance here, and I actually appreciate, like the cup cap, the ingenuity here as well. And everybody think about your stage of life where your family is. Is there like a great aunt who would enjoy this? A grandparent who would enjoy this? Maybe somebody who's just simply stuck at home for a period of time and is just kind of starting to go crazy with not having something creative to do. I feel like this adult craft box has a lot of potential, but it's not a full scale like DIY project they have to do. It's more laid back. Okay. Hobby Hop. Thank you. Love the first one. Can't wait to see more. We are working on summer boredom busters. So look for that post on my blog, thepinkenvelope.com. The directory is thepinkenvelope.com/directory. It's all right there. If you get to one, you can get to the rest. Because I'm going to be trying to share as many of these as possible so we can get the next 3 months settled. If we know what we're doing in June, July, and August, it makes things super, super easy. If we just kind of dive in and hope for the best, we're going to find ourselves scrambling. We're going to have a bad use of time. And I've just found that you don't have to plan it out, but have some things readily available for you, your kids, and your family to do. And your summer is going to turn into so much fun. Make sure you subscribe. We got lots of cool things coming. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. And if you did actually subscribe to the channel, then I'm going to see you guys later. Bye, y'all.